Everyone, we're going through a series of different equations involving fractions that we're going to be solving in the next few videos. This is something that our year 9s have been attempting over the last week or two. And so this would be a good way to introduce your year 9 students or your own child to following certain techniques that we use to solve questions like these. Okay, so have a look at the question on the screen. It's 2x over 3 take away 1 equals x over 2. Now, what we kind of say to our students is, well, if you think about what's happening here on the right hand side, then what's happening is we're dividing x by 2. So what does that mean, dividing x by 2? Anytime we divide something by 2, we're halving something. So if I double this, then I would cancel the dividing by 2, and therefore we would have a whole x. But like we've mentioned many times in solving equations, whenever we do something on the right hand side, we have to do it on the left hand side too. So let's multiply the left hand side by 2. Now this is where a lot of students make mistakes. When we multiply the left hand side by 2, what happens is that we multiply one of the terms and forget the other terms. And so here we've got 2x times 2, which is 4x over 3. And we have to also multiply this 1 by 2 as well, right? So 1 times 2 is 2. So 4x over 3 take away 2 equals x, because the divided by 2 is cancelled out by multiplying by 2 on the right hand side. And so I've got 4x take away 2 equals x. And I'll still have a fraction, right? One of the key things here for this type of question is for us to remove the denominators, right? To get rid of the fractions, basically. And so I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. And here we've got to remember the key concept that we kind of talked about a few seconds ago, which is I'm going to multiply everything by 3 in this case. So I'm going to cancel the 3 here, because when you multiply by 3 and divide by 3, they kind of cancel each other out. And then you've got 4x take away, we've got to do 2 times 3 as well, which is 6. 4x take away 6 is equal to 3x. And now it's a simple case of solving this equation. I can take away 3x and add 6 on both sides. And so I get something like x is equal to 6, right? Because this takes this away, and then you've got 6 left. So x equals to 6 for this equation is our final solution. So what did we do here? Let's have a quick recap so that we fully understand what to do and what not to do. Now, in this example, I multiplied by 2 on both sides. There is another more efficient way of doing this, but the reason I've done this is so that I can get rid of the 2 as a denominator, and then after that I got rid of the 3 as a denominator by multiplying by 3 on each side. The key thing here though is not to forget to multiply everything by 3. Okay, that's one of the key points that a lot of students forget and make mistakes on. So have a look at our next video and see if you can solve that before looking at the video all the way through to see the solution.